Good morning, y'all. Morning entry log, day number 7. So, I'm gonna keep these short because I'm running out of battery juice for charging, and I got at least 2 days to the next charging port. So, it was absolutely bitter cold last night. I froze. My toes went numb. Face went numb. Everything went numb. I got to spend the night though with another fellow trailer. He's a Noboer, and his name was Harpo. And he brought a beer to celebrate because apparently it doesn't happen often that a Nobo and a Sobo run across each other on this trail, which isn't surprising seeing as how there's hardly anyone hiking it anyways, because even in his opinion, this trail sucks. It's funny, but yeah, we had a good time last night chatting. Dude, the highlight of last night, I have never seen anything like it, and I don't think I'll ever see anything like it again. Me and Harpo were just staring in the sky, and he looked down for a second, I think, to check his food. And when I was still looking, and my eyes got huge. I was like, pardon the profanity, but for this, I was like, what the fuck is that? I kid you not. Looking into the sky, there was a long ass trail of something floating very, very slowly through the sky. This was massive. I don't know what it was, but it was huge. You could see it. It looked like it was insanely close to Earth. Didn't make a sound. And it looked, I swear it had a like almost glowing white, green type of hue around it. And it wasn't just one, it was multiple. Like it was a chain. It was like a giant dot, giant dot, giant dot, giant dot, and they were all trailing one another right on each other's asses. And it was like it's just being pulled slowly through the sky. And then eventually they disappeared on the horizon. It was the freakiest, weirdest, strangest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. I don't know if this gives credence to UFO extraterrestrials or not, but dude, I wish I could have gotten it on film, but my cameras are not good enough to pick that up. So that was the most incredible, otherworldly, weird, strange thing I've ever noticed or encountered. And it happened right here on the MST mile marker, I believe in 82, and September 16th, right around 9 o'clock. So there you have it. That's all I got for my morning entry, but I'm sure that'll let you ponder some really interesting stuff. Alright everyone, so there's not going to be too many videos today with me talking, I don't think. I'm currently trying to outrun a storm. unbelievable. Every time I think I'm catching a break with a good week and a half of clear sky, good weather, I get into a different county line and it changes dramatically. We weren't supposed to get any rain back where I was when I last checked, but now that I'm crossing through different areas, I have 70% chance all day until 10 of thunderstorms, and I think it starts around 11. And I'm really focusing on just hoofing it and trying to get as many miles as I can in the 4 or 5 hours that I've got. Sodium, 20 milligrams of coffee, 100 calories. Okay guys, I've made good time. I think I've covered about 6 miles in 2 hours. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going fast enough still, because the campsite is still 3 miles away that I wanted to stop at, and they moved it up. Now it's 40% chance of rain at 10, which is in about 20-25 minutes. I'm torn between just setting up a tent wherever it looks good, or just pushing my luck and trying to make it to that next site. My tent and everything is soaked. This trail has not been easy on me, and it still is not. I think I might just try my luck and push for it. Yo. Alright, so universe provides cabin, canopy. I decided the campground that I was originally shooting for wasn't gonna cut it. It was terrible. There was nowhere to set up a tent. I had a bonfire ring, but that was it. All the other spots were uneven ground with rocks and roots, and it was wet and muddy. I was like, I'm not doing this. So I pushed on, and I made it right to the base of the final 1,200 foot climb to get up the next mountain and then down to where Happy Acres is, the Happy Acres campground. There's a propane receipt on the door of this cabin. It was swapped out like 6 days ago, and the receipt is still on the door saying that no one was home. So that leads me to believe no one is home still. I think I'm just gonna camp out here. I'm gonna chill out underneath this canopy. I'm gonna stay dry. Alrighty. So it is freezing cold, and to make sure I am nice and warm, I have made me some pasta. It smells amazing. It smells phenomenal, and it tastes phenomenal, and it's hot, and it's warming me up. So it's perfect for right now because it is rainy, drizzly, and awful. So we have journal entry number 7, September 17th. I'm beat, exhausted, and I've just been laying here on the back porch sleeping all afternoon. I have my clothes hung up, my kilt, everything. I'm letting that air dry out. My sleeping bag is finally getting dry from last night. Last night it got soaked. I made a nice pot of soup, which warmed me up. I had some Kit Kat bars. And now I'm in the process of figuring out what I want to do tomorrow because I am running very low on food. I'm finally eating through all of it. So my plan, I think, tomorrow is 3-mile hike to Happy Acres, go to the pub, tavern, bar, whatever, if it's open, grab a meal there, something hot and good, and then from there, just keep on hiking. There's a town with a decent resupply truck stop about 25 miles from here. So I'm gonna attempt to do a 15, 17 mile day tomorrow with a full stomach from the bar. That'll give me the energy I need, and then hopefully I'll have enough to keep me going through the next day to get my additional 8 miles, and then however many miles it takes to get into town, which doesn't look like it should be many. So that's my goal. Fingers crossed I should have enough food for that amount of time still. So if not, then I will be using Kit Kat bars to fuel the next 25 miles. Yeah. I realize I'm taking a risk, but from the sounds of it, it sounds like it's worth it because Happy Acres grocery store thing doesn't have Jack Diddley, it sounds like. The only place that might would be McConnell's, and even McConnell's carries stuff that I don't really care for. So I'm going to try and keep just pushing through, get to the next town. And now tonight I gotta try and stay warm and just survive the night. So I'll see you in the morning.